Hi everyone, and welcome to Jane Talks Trek, where I'll be talking about and reviewing an episode of the original series, The Next Generation, Voyager, Deep Space Nine, or Enterprise. Today, I'm looking at Cause and Effect from The Next Generation's 5th season, or as I like to call it, That Time. This episode was requested by Andrew Blanchard and Rick Denton. I didn't enjoy this one when I first saw it, so let's see if I get deja vu, or if I'll get out of this time loop. We begin the episode with everything going to shit. Whee!
All hands abandon ship!
Too late, and into the credits we go. Oh, everyone is fine. In fact, Data, Riker, Worf and Beverly play cards. This bets on for some time, and Beverly wins before she's called to sickbay where Geordi is feeling ill, and Bev gets a feeling of deja vu. Next she goes to sing at flowers and drink wine before she hears voices, and at a staff meeting she tells everyone about it, although nothing seems out of the ordinary. On the bridge, they discover a space-time distortion which wibbles the power, and another ship comes towards them on a collision course, and out of Riker and Data's suggestions, Picard listens to Data, probably because Riker stands weirdly. Data's plan causes the damage seen in the opening, and the ship goes boom. We're back at the card game where Beverly is distracted and Riker realizes he's been here before, but no time for that. Geordi is feeling ill, and Beverly gets deja vu, which Geordi also feels. They check the logs and find nothing, so go sing to your flowers, Bev, and drink that wine. But here comes the voices again, and she goes to visit Picard. He gives her some milk and tells her to go to bed, and the next day, during the meeting, they get called to see the distortion again, which screws up the power and spits out the ship. They tried Data's plan again, but nope, same damage, same explosion, and back we go to the card game again, where Beverly calls out the cards before they are dealt, and contacts sickbay where Geordi comes in not well. Beverly flips the script and does different tests that show his visor is picking up distortions, and later, Bev doesn't want to sing to her flowers or drink wine, and instead starts recording when the voices start, and meets up with Geordi and Data to investigate. Data tilts his head like a dog and establishes that the voices are them and the rest of the crew, so they call a meeting where Geordi reveals they're all getting Groundhog Day'd. Data isolates important bits of the recording, and they realize they keep blowing up, so if they can figure out how to not do that, they can send a warning to themselves in the next loop. Data says he can send himself a short message, so Geordi pokes around in his brain. Oh look, here we are again! And there goes the power. The ship rocks up again, and once again they go with Data's shitty plan, which he messages himself about before they go boom. Again. Here we go with the card game again, but the cards are different this time. All threes, then three of a kind, but whatever. Geordi is ill, and they have the same deja vu conversation, where they check the logs and then his visor, while Picard gets confused by his book. He goes to sickbay where they talk about Geordi's visor again, and in engineering, Data taps out a bunch of threes, so they have a familiar meeting where they all mention seeing the number 3 all day. Geordi concludes they've sent a message to themselves but doesn't know what it means. Oh, hey Distortion, you still cutting the power and spitting out ships? Just as they're about to enact Data's death plan, he notices Riker's 3 pips and goes with his plan instead, which averts the disaster, and they discover they've been stuck in the loop for 17 days. The other ship hails and hey, it's Kelsey Grammer, whose ship is from 90 years in the past. Okay, that wasn't too bad. When I first watched this episode, I hated it. I don't remember why. I think I didn't have a clue what was going on, and I was kind of bored, but this time around, it was fine. As far as time loop stories go, this was kinda average. It was no help I'm trapped in the first day of school, which is a reference 0% of people will understand. But anyway, it was fine. A good progression of them working out what was happening loop to loop. I like the idea of Geordi's illness being tied to Beverly's voices, which were echoes from other loops, which helped them send a message to their future looping selves. But that message being 3 was kinda dumb. 3 could mean absolutely anything, and sure, Data sent it so Data could work it out, but it was still rather unsatisfying. Yes, indicate Riker's plan being the right one, but there could have been a cooler way to pay it off, besides 3. I was dreading going into this one because I remember hating it, but I was pleasantly surprised, so I had a nice time with it. Okay, that wasn't wasn't too bad. When I first watched this episode, I hated it. I don't remember why. I think I didn't have a clue what was going on, and I was kind of bored. But this time around, nah, I'm messing with you. We're done. So there you have it. That was Cause and Effect. If there's an episode of Star Trek you'd like me to cover, pop it down in the comments below or come say hi on social media. If you enjoyed this video, then please hit that like button, it really does mean a lot, or consider subscribing if you want to be assimilated into my channel. Alternatively, feel free to check out my other YouTube channels. Thank you so much for watching, I'll speak to you soon, and live long and prosper.